To become proficient using Revit, it's important that you understand the various functions that can be accomplished by using your keyboard. Revit features many preset keyboard commands to increase your efficiency. For example, to select multiple elements, you hold down the Control key while selecting objects. To deselect items in your selection set, you press the Shift key. You can press the Tab key to cycle through the highlighting of elements, to select among elements that are aligned one on another. When you want to select a series of connected pipes or lines, you can Tab to cycle the selection of a chain of pipes or lines. You can also press the Tab key to select a face or center line when placing dimensions. And when snapping to points on existing elements or components, you can press the Tab key to cycle between different available snaps. To cycle in reverse order, hold down the Shift key while pressing the Tab key. You can also use specific object snaps by typing a two-letter shortcut corresponding to the desired object snap mode. When creating a wall based on a location line of face, pressing the spacebar flips the direction of the wall. The spacebar performs a similar function when placing components. For example, when placing mechanical equipment, you can press the spacebar to rotate in 90-degree increments. When you're done using a particular tool, you can press the Escape key to cancel an action. Sometimes, such as when creating pipes or lines, you may have to press the Escape key twice to return to a ready mode. Revit also supports standard window keyboard combinations for functions such as opening a project file by pressing Ctrl-O, printing a page by pressing Ctrl-P, or saving a project by pressing Ctrl-S. You can also press and hold the Control key to make a copy of an object while dragging it. Press Ctrl-C to copy a selected element, Ctrl-V to paste an element, and so on. Revit also supports numerous keyboard shortcuts. For example, you can type VG to display the Visibility and Graphic Overrides dialog for the current view, PI to begin creating a pipe, or ZF to zoom the window to fit in the current drawing window. You can modify keyboard shortcuts or create new ones by editing the keyboard shortcuts from within the Options dialog. To do so, click the Options button in the application menu, and then click the Keyboard Shortcuts Customize button on the User Interface options. Revit will display the Keyboard Shortcuts dialog. Here, you will find all of the Revit commands. As you scroll through this list, you can see which commands already have keyboard shortcuts and create new shortcuts for those commands that you use frequently. You may also find it useful to simply scroll through the list of commands to familiarize yourself with the predefined keyboard shortcuts. You will be warned if you make a duplicate shortcut. As soon as you edit the default keyboard shortcuts, they are stored in an XML file located in Windows User Profile. You may also export this XML file for backup purposes, or for sharing with others in your organization. This file will contain all the commands, not just the ones with shortcuts assigned, so that users can edit these shortcuts outside Revit. You can also import a shortcut file as well. I will close this dialog, and when I hover the cursor over a tool on the Systems ribbon, such as the Pipe tool, you can see that the assigned keyboard shortcuts are shown in parentheses next to the description of the tool.